I'm live. This is my glove from my thumbnail. I was trying to take a sexy one, but I don't have enough makeup to make it sexy. I just look like a toddler that got into the. I've been told my whole adult life by men usually, you look like a toddler. And you get mad, John says. You look like an angry toddler. I've been told my feet are. Hi. I'm TushyGalore. I am your vintage YouTuber, and I'm going to turn this light down a little bit because I do have features. Hi, I have a little music on for us. It's some royalty-free ambient music on YouTube. It's a channel that runs, and most of all I could find was either jazz that made me want to take a nap. It was lovely, but it made me feel a little too relaxed. And then there was lots of hippy-dippy meditation-y kind of stuff, and I wasn't going to do it either. Then I found the horror channel. Makes ambient horror music, and that noise was a cat jumping on the dishwasher. So tonight actually, it's the middle of the night. I did another one of these things where I took a nap, a really long nap, late in the day. I sleep very wacky hours. I am going to show you some cool stuff from Dollar Tree that I use on the reg. And this would be like the beginning of, of preparing for makeup. Now, my skin, I finally got it clear after an adult lifetime of having really bad skin problems that had to do with gallbladder problems. That's a whole story. So it seems to have cleared up, and I never thought it would. So I feel pretty good about it. I've got a little place there. That's my anxiety, is what that is. So I had a little bump, and I couldn't quit picking at it and messing with it and squeezing it and until I made a problematic wound on my face. So my anxiety, that's mostly what that's about. Now, I didn't mean for all of this to be Dollar Tree, but it just kind of ends up that it all is because I find a lot of good stuff at Dollar Tree. Oh, we're shifting tracks. I thought for an experiment I'd do makeup stuff to a horror soundtrack. Oh, it's over. Really? Was that all there was to it? Well, phooey. It's going to something else. Evil, it says. Oh, we'll just see what happens. I'm just not wanting any copyright problems. This glove, Dollar Tree, yeah, just get one. It's not quite as good a quality as, I don't know, one from someplace else. Look at my nails sticking out of it. I'm working on my nails tonight, and I'm only about 1/4 of the way done. Just have these thin, dangerous, pokey things now. This, it's a little overlit. I don't know how to remedy that. It's Dove Intensive Cream. Creme Intensive. Don't be mad at me, French people. Nourishing Care. Uh, for complete daily skincare. Made in India. And it is, I wish I had picked up another one when I was in last time. We made a, ow, I just broke a nail off. They're very thin. We made a run to Walmart and to Dollar Tree for essentials, but I forgot my cream. It's very, very, very thick and very nourishing. And what I do, this may seem quite strange, but I go in and just get a big amount, like on my 2 fingers. I'm not going to do it because I don't really have enough and I don't want my face all. And I just start scrubbing. And I just scrub it all the heck over. I don't go right under my eyes or right on my eyelids because that skin is very fragile. But all over my face, and my skin gets really crusty and weird under here. So I really get that well. And it's just awesome. I guess my theory is that the oil from the cream kind of softens up the dry skin, and the little scrubby thing. I try not to scrub too hard, but the lotion lubricates it, so I'm not getting burned. It's not really irritating my skin, but it is, what's the word for it? Uh, you get exfoliating. Uh, so it's exfoliating, and it leaves my skin really, really soft and very well moisturized. It's like it got rid of the BS dead skin and then moisturized what was underneath. It's perfect. I'm quite good at coming up with these things, I must say. It's bugging me that there is a nail in there that broke off. I've got to take these silly things off. This one is a little grubby. It looks like it needs to probably go through the laundry. I just throw it in the washing machine with everything else. Uh, the other thing I got was something that was a recent acquisition, and I didn't know what to think when I saw it there. I am sorry that there's so much glare. It says on it, you can see what a strange looking gizmo it is. Facial hair remover, sassy and chic. Easily removes unwanted facial hair. Pardon me. Works on your upper lip, cheeks, and chin. Well, I am quite a hairy gal. Not as much as I used to be. Changes in hormones and aging has put a stop to some of it and slowed down the rest, but man, I still have issues. I'm still a lot hairier than I would like to be, especially for a gal, and especially on my face. My stepson, John's son, has been rather vocal about my beard, and it's become very embarrassing. So I'm going to thwart him by removing it. I have mostly like a lot of peach fuzz, um, and then some like more prickly, coarser hairs that are basically whiskers. And I've been like that since I was about 13 years old. And I also have it some on my chest. I used to have it in other parts of my body, but that's just kind of cleared up with hormonal changes. I didn't know it at the time, but I know now that at some point between, I guess, birth and puberty, um, something happened that caused a break in a little compartment in my skull that houses my pituitary gland, and it keeps it safe because obviously it's very fragile. And the fluid from my brain rushed into that and squashed my pituitary gland completely flat where it looks like it's not even there. It's called empty cell. I'm not sure if it's a disorder. Empty cell. So anyway, it caused me some issues that I didn't even know what was going on. I went to so many doctors, and nobody could figure it out. Now I know. I had empty cell. It screwed up my hormonal system, which is why my hair's thin and why I ended up having to have, I had cancer and had to have hysterectomy, and just I've had a lot of issues, but not so much anymore because I'm an old gal. So, but I do have still like major fuzzy wuzzies. And I know that my foundation is not going on correctly, not sitting right because of the fuzziness. I mean, it was pretty bad. I gotta admit, pretty bad. So I got this and I got home with it. I'm like, oh, it's just a spring. It's a little spring. And it reminded me of the Epilady. I don't know if they still make those, but it was an electronic thing with a spring, and basically it would catch your hair in it and just kind of pull it out. And I thought, oh no, it's a little manual Epilady. This is scary. But I don't remember where I started, but first I thought it's not doing anything. And then I started changing direction, and eventually, because I use it almost every day now, so I've almost mastered this thing. One thing I have found is that I am a snatch squatch. I'm quite the lady Sasquatch. And as a snatch squatch, I have hair everywhere. And I know from spending a lot of time with little mirrors looking at my face, checking out my wrinkles and my loose skin and all that stuff, I know that I have hair all on my eyelids. Like, there's no place I don't have hair. I know that I have a few on the end of my nose. You can only see that if you had good vision and got very close up to me. But I knew that I was pretty much covered with fuzz, but I am a mammal. So, but what really surprised me is when I got to my forehead and it was catching so much on my forehead. Let's listen to the doom music. So, it's very cinematic, but it's not quite what I was going for. Dang them for having such brief horror music. So I found that if I hold it at an angle almost flat to my skin, but not quite, try to go against the grain of the hair, well, you feel it pop and catch. Doesn't always pull it out, so sometimes you have to keep going back. If you change, if I change the direction, I would discover new hairs, because obviously my hair grows every which a goddamned way. And I could get it out from under here. And most of it's not a problem at all. It's just a little prickly feeling. Just a feeling of prickliness. But I also noticed that some of the thicker hairs, it won't pull them out. But it gets almost everything. You've got to be persistent about it. Now, mustache area, I pluck that a lot. I would wax it if I had proper waxing stuff, but I don't. And, it hurts a bit. But I found more that I do it, the less it hurts the next time that I do it. I don't know why that is. But when I got to the middle, I almost cried. My Hitler area, because sometimes I can't deal with that. So the only place I do have hair is just right there. But I decided to be brave and make myself, do all that. So hold it pretty flat to the face. Don't press in. Just skim it. Just skim. And I mean, yep. Have it all up in there. Have it on there, but I can't see real well. I've been doing it on my unibrow. God help me, I have hair all on my forehead. It must be pretty fine though, because this is really gripping it, grabbing it out. Um, yeah, I think it's just because of the size of the spring. There's not a lot of room between those coils, so smaller hairs are going to be more prone to getting caught in it. So that's that. And if you're a snatch squatch too, then you ought to get it. Give it a try. Don't go get it. Don't go there just to get that. But if you're going in to buy a shit ton of egg rolls and cheap olives and good olives and all that kind of stuff, then you can pick up some fun stuff too. This I have not even tried yet. This is Sassy and Chic Foundation Brush. I have never ever used a brush to apply foundation. Well, that's not true. I had one that I was using, but it was a mess and it didn't do the job I wanted. It just kind of plastered it on there like a spatula in a cake batter bowl. It just kind of, so I picked this up, and I have a feeling it's going to be a crummy version of some of the nicer ones that I've seen. But we're about to find out, because I am getting out my foundation. I should have had it out already. I don't really have any particularly good foundation. That's something I could stand to invest in. I'm going to use something that's cheap, because I'm just going to be taking it off again here in a minute. Oops. Oh, my kitty Stanley Littles just brought me a pom-pom to throw for him. He does not understand these things. This is my little mirror I use all the time. I hold my phone kind of behind it where the light shines there and it illuminates my face, and I kind of do it that way. But today, I'm going to use my ring light. And this is CoverGirl CG Smoothers Hydrating Makeup. It's that cheap stuff, you know, that is in all of the Family Dollars and Dollar Generals and like convenience stores and stuff. It's not the best, but it's what we're going to use. Of course, I'm a step ahead of myself. Hi, Poe. Cats are parading through. Open it. I hope I don't have to wet it or anything. Ooh, it's very plush. It's very plush. It feels wonderful. So, I don't really know how to do this. Somebody correct me if I'm doing this wrong, but I'm going to dip it right into the foundation. And I guess dot it on. Oh, shoot. I had something else to to test. Maybe I have it over here. We'll see. I don't usually put a lot on my forehead because of my bangs. You know, why put lipstick on when you're going to wear a mask? I found that recently. I'm so used to putting some lipstick on before I get out of the car. What's the point? I am still overlit, aren't I? I may be just too close. Just too close. I'm so pale, it makes it difficult to light me. That's not too bad. I think that's its lowest setting, though. Maybe I'll just do one side of my face. Let's do that. It seems more like fun for some reason. You can see the before and after. Wish John was up to sit in here and chat with me and read any kind of comments that are popping up. But I suspect because of the time of night that it is, I probably don't really have any viewers. Would you stay out of my makeup case, please? Thank you, Beezer. Boy, cats are beezing. Stop. Why do you need to pull my makeup out of there? Stop it. My little white cat. Beezer. Oh, I see just the right side, Lissa. I probably should put on some primer first. I have failed. I saw someone, I think it was this woman's channel named, no, stop, get out of there. Don't make me spank you with my wooden spoon. So John's Peanut Gallery is the name of this woman's channel. And she critiques people's videos. She kind of gives live reactions, and she's very, very critical of people, especially fat people. But she's also very funny. I kind of like her. I don't think she'd dislike me because I'm not one of the women that make her mad on YouTube. She gets very angry at these very large women who start these channels saying they're going to be a weight loss channel and then they're gaining 200 pounds instead. Maybe I'm supposed to actually brush with it. I have very big pores on my nose. I really should have put on a little pore reducing primer. This cat's trying to steal my makeup. Stop it. Get the last of it. Where shall I put it? On my double chin. Yeah, it needs a little buff, huh? I like that the bristles are so close together because I don't think it's going to absorb the foundation as much. I swear to God, kitty. Just trying and trying and trying to pull something out of there. Probably one of my brushes. One of my animal hair brushes. That does disturb me, y'all. That's a whole other video. I think this is what it's synthetic brush. If it came from Dollar Tree, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Got to go all the way up to the hairline, like our president. You've all seen the photo. You've all seen it. Oh, I really wonder what I did with it. I bought something new yesterday. So that's the little brush. I think it did a pretty good job. I like it. Did I put it in here? Oh, I did. Good. You would think I would know better than to keep mine on as cheap makeup, but a lot of it ends up being quite good, actually. This is LA Colors Conceal Correct. Covers dark spots and circles, and it's in this peach color. Okay, so John's Peanut Gallery, she was talking about LA Colors brand primer in this peach, and she said it's the best stuff she's ever tried for her dark circles under her eyes. And I have puffiness too. I need something that works for both. But that being said, they didn't have the primer at Dollar Tree, but they did have concealer. I'm having so much trouble. This shouldn't be happening. I'm letting this little package kick my ass. So, A+ for burglar-proof packaging. I'm serious. What is going on here? Trying to pinch it. It's, dang it. Okay. Got it. Now, I know I always have some discoloration. Not too bad tonight. Ooh, that's really peachy. And I will put it up here too. I don't understand how something peach colored is going to counteract. Well, actually, you know, I've seen some people do it with red lipstick and have a good effect. If your foundation, if you have good enough foundation, I'm just going to use my hands. I think I put too much on, but oh well. Yeah, I've seen people use, well, drag queens used to use red lipstick on their shadow, on their hairy shadow. Oh, let me tell you what. If you use the little depilator roller thing that I just showed you, be prepared for your face to feel like it has never felt before. It feels so soft. It's nice to, like, my hand enjoys touching it, but my face enjoys being touched. And one of the cats, if I rub on one of the cats, oh, it feels like a baby's took us. It's wonderful. Okay, so I guess after this is kind of set, you can't tell on the cam, but it looks a little jarring in person. I suppose I'm supposed to put a little foundation over that. So let's give that a shot. Let's give that a try. My dang cat will stay out of my makeup box. Oh, I bet he's after my little silicone makeup sponge. Little stinker. Oh, this poor chair. This thing is so old. I love it. I don't want to get rid of it, but I feel like I strain it a bit much. It wasn't built for me. It's a little granny chair. It's cute as heck, and I love that it's red because I've never seen a velvet, like 60s or 70s, whatever this is from, granny chair in a like a crushed red velvet. Sexy granny. Here we go. I'm just going to just dibby-dabby because I don't want to rub off the concealer. Oh gosh, I'm getting it everywhere. All up in my waterline. Wrong side. Hmm. Okay. That's actually pretty dang amazing. Wish I could do a little better light-wise, because I know that's not... It's a little better, right? But it's puffy still. Need to get rid of the puffies. I did get a product from Dollar Tree that's like a Dollar Tree version of... It's too late now to put it on. But the Dollar Tree version of the Garnier... I forget what it's called. It comes in the little roller tube. And I think it's a caffeine product, and you're supposed to roll it on and massage it or whatever. And I've had that, and it's I don't know, it was okay. It's been a while since I had it. And I bought the Dollar Tree version recently, but I keep forgetting to use it. I rush and put on all my other makeup. Stop it, kitties. Yeah. What else was there? I think that was all, but I'm going to come back. That's all for like these little Dollar Tree, how I kind of get started. And then I'm going to come back and show you the first makeup palette I've ever purchased for myself. And it's unique, and I want to share that with you. And I also have an Ipsy bag that came in the mail the other day, and I would like to do a video on that. Can I get myself... Can you see that? I'm full of foolishness. Anyway, yeah, I'll post I'll go ahead and make the other ones, and we'll post them. I'll post them later when I get around to it. I love you guys. I'm going to sign off with this live broadcast and probably come right back and do my other video if you really care to hang around. So thank you for showing up. Thank you for watching. If you're here after the fact, adios.